Accessing planetary settlement interface. Access granted. Current overseer status is missing or deceased. Overseer position presumed vacant. Apply for settlement management. So you can apply to be the overseer of this settlement. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and the Frontiers update is out. And if you didn't know, the Frontiers update is about cities and towns and villages and settlements. We are getting that. So I wanted to show you in this video how to claim your first settlement. Now, when you first start up, if you already have a save, you should be good to go. It might take you a little while from a brand new save because you're gonna have to go through the tutorial area. You know, learn how to collect things, build things, all that kind of stuff. But once you get out into space, you will get a distress beacon or a distress signal like this. Emergency broadcast received, whatever. Come on. Oh. And then whatever race is in your system, for me it's Gek, but it could be Viking, it could be a Corvex. Whatever race, they will ask you, say, hey, dangerous help. We offer excellent rewards. And then they tell you where they're at. And it'll say, though the transmission is infused with static and its alien speech garbled, one thing is unmistakable. This life form is in great distress. The broadcast contains a set of coordinates. Okay, let's put it in there. The transmission's pre-recorded hologram fades as I shut down my starship communicator. Their coordinates point to a nearby planet. Now, it is the first day. This just launched today. And so it's going to be a little bit buggy. I've ran into a couple of issues, so I'm going to try to go through some of the solutions I found with you. That way you can claim your first settlement. Now, if you see in the bottom right-hand side of the screen, it says my settlement is in a different location in the system, right? And it says, oh, okay, you see your location down there. If you're on console, either press O if you're on PlayStation or B if you're on Xbox, and it unlocks it. So you can look wherever you want to go in your map. But specifically, we're looking for that system. The system with that little vase-looking symbol next to it. That's what you want right there. That's the system that has your settlement in it. So let's go there. Now, the issue that a lot of people have run into is it will reload and it'll point you in another direction and you say, okay, which system do I need to go to? And it'll keep making you go back and forth and back and forth. That is a problem. All right. Oh, and I have a emergency going on right here. So this is not going to happen every time. But if you play for 3 hours straight and you warp about 4 times, you will see this. But this is not part of your mission. I'm going to get rid of this and I'll be right back.
A few minutes later.
All right. So I got rid of all those, those ships, and I'm not going to worry about the freighter. We're good to go on that. But as you can see from the bottom right-hand side, it says mission target is in another system. What? Okay, so let's go to our galaxy map. And it was in the system we're in right now. Let's zoom in. It was in this one right here. But now it's telling me it's in that one right there. So let's go there. Now, this is going to be the problem because it will keep bouncing you between different systems, and it is a bug with the mission itself. Hopefully they patch it very soon, but right now, the first couple of days, if you run into this problem, I will show you how to get past it. That way you can get over it. Now, see, it says again, mission target is in another system. In space, consult the galaxy map. Let's go back to the galaxy map. And it's literally telling me to go back to the original one I just came from. I literally just came from there. So this is a issue with the game. It is a bug in the mission. So in order to get around this, all you have to do is actually go as far as you can away from it. So let's go over here. Now, depending on how powerful your hyperdrive is, you're probably going to have to do a few jumps. Because you got to get a huge distance between you and the mission itself. Because once you get far enough, it will allow you to reset the mission. And you need to do that in order to proceed. So let's go back in there. And we're not that far away, so I'm going to jump like 4 or 5 times, but I'm going as far as I can. And remember, I pressed B if you're on Xbox, if you press B, or O if you're on PlayStation. That unlocks it so you can go to any system you want. And just go as far as you can, as far as your hyperdrive will let you. Mine lets me go like thousands of things away, thousands of light years away. So we're going 1,500 light years away. All right, so there you go. So now we've triggered it to where we're too far away. And if you were trying to count, or maybe I edited it, I don't know. Future Jason decided that, but I traveled about 5 different warps, but I traveled between 5 and 6,000 light years away. So just keep that in mind. You're gonna have to travel a far, far distance in order to trigger this. But now that we're too far away, it'll say, hey, look, it's out of range. You need to restart the mission. So if you hold down your right thumbstick, boom. Now it's reloaded again. So it's like, oh, okay. You need to start over. So here we go. And because now we're in a Korvax system, we have a Korvax settlement that's in distress. So let's do that real fast. It's always the same thing. Though the transmission is infused with static, and its alien speech garbled, one thing is unmistakable. The life form is in great distress. So let's help them. So now it's going to show you, it's going to say, oh, okay. Reach the source of the emergency broadcast. Now we're looking for that symbol. Where is it at? So there you go. Right there, that little vase symbol is over here. This is going to be where our settlement is. Let's go down there, and I will show you guys how to claim it. We are getting so close. Look at it. It's right here. So let's land. Look at that settlement. We have a settlement. I love it. Look at this thing. Oh, yes. This is going to be our amazing settlement for this playthrough. Planetary settlement detected. It's vulnerable. So the first thing you have to do is you have to go talk to anybody who's a recipient on the settlement. Anybody who's living here. And so, they marked one over here. So let's talk to this guy over here. Hey, what's going on? Traveler entity, you are, and I don't know all the words for Korvax language, so I don't have it all deciphered. But it says, this settlement must be the source of the distress signal. What are they doing here? Building a life exposed to the harsh planetary existence, battered by the elements? Let's ask him about the distress signal. He sent out a distress signal. What's going on? Before I can speak, I hear the wail of a siren. A hostile buzz descends upon the town. The Sentinels have arrived. So we have to go and kill some corrupted Sentinels. Look at that. Oh! Get them. Now, I always use a scatter blaster. That's my favorite weapon. But whatever weapon you use, go ahead. And you're going to need to take out a few of these Sentinels. And there you go. We got them all. So we killed all the Sentinels, and now they're backing off because we kicked their butt. So now, oh look, it landed right in the container. Are you kidding me? That's like perfect. All right, we have that now. So now we saved the settlement from the Sentinels, and remember, the Sentinels will keep coming. The bigger your settlement gets, the more likely the Sentinels are going to pay attention to you, so keep that in mind. Speak with a survivor to learn more. So anybody you can talk to? Don't know any of that. The Korvax buzz is grateful for the assistance, but it is clear they are tired, worn down from the fight. If no one helps them, I fear their settlement will not last much longer. Accept your thanks. Perhaps I could assist these settlers. The overseer position appears to be newly vacant. Yeah, let's go do it. So, we need to go see the, oh god. Now, if you want to check and see what kind of settlement you have, this middle monument right here, and depending on the race, it'll look a little bit different. The Korvaxes look like this, but the Viking will have they look more like a stone, and the Gek will look a completely different thing as well. But it's always going to be the middle of town, and when you walk up to it, it'll say Settlement Hub Interface. Accessing planetary settlement interface. Access granted. Current overseer status is missing or deceased. Overseer position presumed vacant. Apply for settlement management. So you can apply to be the overseer of this settlement. And it'll show you right here. It'll say, okay, this is what you have. You have 39 citizens here. They are 13% happy. They make 155,000 per day, but it costs 300,000 to maintain what they're doing. So you're losing money. That's okay though, because you can actually improve it. You will build structures and do everything you want. So basically what you want to look for is a settlement that you enjoy, whether that's a race, like this is a Korvax one. So you're going to have Korvax citizens here. If you want a Viking or a Gek, you got to go look for that if you want it. If not, you can just exit out of here. You can either submit to be management and you're stuck with it. Now keep in mind, this is a permanent decision. If you do this, you are locked into this settlement, okay? Later on, you might be able to change it out, but for now, you will be stuck with it. So this is going to act like it's permanent. Pretend like this is permanent. We're going to back out. If you want to see another settlement, or if you said, hey, look, this one looks cool, but I don't really like this one, all you have to do is go to the space station and you can find other settlements. Let me show you how to do that.
2 very boring minutes later.
So once you land on the space station, head on over to the cartographer, the guy who sells you maps, because now he has a new option to sell you settlement maps so you can find a settlement location. Let's get to our cartographer. And if you want to buy a specific map, you go to exchange for specific charts. There you go. And at the bottom, you see this yellow one? It is a settlement chart now. Now keep in mind, it will take you 5 navigational data in order to get one settlement chart, one settlement map. So keep that in mind. I have 20 of them. So let's go that 10, 20. So I'm exchanging 20 navigational data for 4 of the planetary charts that'll show me settlements. There you go. See? Boom. So now I have them right in here in my map. Right here. Boom. I have 4 settlement charts. And they're just like any other chart. Hold down X, or if you're on PlayStation, square, and it will fire off and it will locate a settlement. Now, I would recommend don't do it in this system because we already know there's a settlement down there. Go to another system, whichever system you like, whether that is a Korvax system, a Gek system, whatever it happens to be, and then fire it off there. If you fire it off here, guess what? You already know where that settlement is. It's right there. So you'll get that one, and you don't want that one. So go to a different system, and it will show you a different settlement, and you'll be good to go. So hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, hit the like button for me, and I will see you guys next time.